my geeks, freaks, and my peeps, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Cuz, and today, guys, we are playing Blanket Cat. Merry Christmas, everyone. How about we get started? Oh, come on in. There's no need to begin with the regrets and frets. Let's get straight to well met. So, set your troubles out the door, throw your fears to the floor. No matter the dispute, the quandary, nor doubt, I promise we'll sort it all out. Now, come in, and let us begin. There is no need to delay. How are you feeling today? The morning sun is bright and cheery as you open your eyes. You return the world's greeting with a bleary-eyed, wide-mouthed, turtle-curling yawn. From your perch on the kitchen windowsill, you can see far into the valley below. Draped in pillowy mounds of freshly fallen snow, it glistens like a field of sparkling diamonds. First snow of the season already. With a stretch, you wriggle free from your tangles of blankets. You peer through the window, tail flicking softly as you watch the valley's swooping birds. With only a few flit to fro this morning, a family of red and cream speckled grosbeaks, feathers vibrant against the snow. They drape through the field in low arches, wingtips brushing the ground one after the other, before flying high, high, high into the air, cresting against the blue sky. What a boring show today. Perhaps when you return the window later, another bird family will have arrived. Then they will have no choice but to wage a territorial battle against one another, vying for what little seeds remain accessible to the snow. Well, a cat can dream, right? You turn away from the window and drop to the counter below with a hearty thump. Your ears flick with annoyance, but as Baba enters the kitchen, your grumpy exterior sheds away like loose fur. Wormwool swaddles her from head to toe, like every morning she wears a welcoming smile. Soft pink prawns you have once again, you notice a worn wicker basket draped over her arm. Clear since she intends on going shopping today. You won't get to accompany her. Even though it's embarrassing and far beneath you, you let out a loud meowling meow, begging for attention. She's all too quick but to oblige. Oh! Well, good morning to you, Eggy. I was just about to leave for the store. She crosses the kitchen towards you, then immediately greets you with a soft head pat, just like you were hoping for. Each time you see her, you find yourself further convinced she is easily the most radiant person in existence, full of lightness, patience, and insurmountable levels of generosity. And thanks, you meow once more, but now it is a gentle meow of satisfaction. I wasn't expecting to see you up so early. I know we both like to sleep in on these drear days. How are you feeling today? Deep in thought, you curl your tail around your cold-nipped toes. Baba has always possessed an uncanny knack of catching you off guard with such deep and profound questions. Reflecting on the state of your emotional being is something you prefer to avoid, but Baba has a way of drawing your true feelings out. You know with certainty there is no wrong answer, but neither is there a correct answer per se. Well, how are you feeling today? Well, I've got kind of a stuffed nose, but overall I'd say happy. It's why they wake up feeling so refreshed. With Baba by your side, it's impossible for today to be anything other than great. You let out a trilling meow, loud and proud. That's so wonderful to hear, Iggy. I'm so glad you feel so well today. When I get back, why don't we bake some French kitty treats filled with fresh pumpkin and tuna to celebrate such a wonderful day? And if we're still in a good mood after that, maybe we'll even whip a cranberry pie for the neighbors to share some of our joy. How does that sound? Papa scritches under your chin, around your ear, and down your back. Your favorite way to be pet. It doesn't matter what mood you're in. Anytime you're around Baba, it's impossible to control the purr that bubbles pleasantly from your throat. Oh ho ho! Aren't you just incorrigible lush today? Well, I promise more cuddles for you later. I best be off now, though. Onions are half off, and if I don't get to the store soon, Helga will buy the whole lot. Again! Oh, don't give me such sad, sad eyes. I promise I'll drive safe and I'll be back before you know it. 20 minutes or less, on my honor as a kitchen witch. You are in charge while I am gone, so try not to let the broom out of the house and keep those sassy plants in line. Okay, I think that's all. Love you, Iggy. She gives you one more dotting head pat and then slips through the kitchen door. It clacks and clatters from the dozens of charms and oddities dangling around the doorknob. With a lonely sigh, you hop onto the floor. 20 minutes isn't long, but any time without Baba in this house feels emptier. You'll need to find something to do if you're going to fill that void. Admittedly, you always try to keep an open schedule so you don't bother creating plans for today. You never know when Baba will need your assistance after all. But it would be shameful to waste the free time you have now, so what would you like to do today? Have a hunt! There's no better way to show Baba you love her than a gift, and there's no better gift than a freshly caught, meddlesome creature. Perhaps she'll even share another one of her smiles with me if I find a mouse for her. Mice are true tricksters of the animal kingdom, small and unassuming, but with a dastardly cunning greater than most cats you know. With your mind made up, you begin your hunt, keeping your belly low, your steps soft, and your ears on high alert so you depart the kitchen. Once in the living room, you pause surveying the darkest, shadiest corners, where any nefarious scoundrels might wish Barbara harm. But, everything is still, quiet, peaceful. The only sign of life is the broom sweeping furiously out the corner, wiry hair splayed out and overworked. Good, as it should be. Next you head to the staircase, pouncing from step to step, imitating the many agile frogs you've seen in the forest ponds. On your 10th hop, you arrive at the door to Baba's room. Gently you bump it open with your forehead before hopping inside. Truly, Baba's room is worthy of a magazine cover. Not a singular leaf in any of these plants have fallen out of place. No dust speckles at the corner, and the picturesque sunbeams sheen through the windows. And you know for a fact no mouse would dare enter her room, now when it smells so strongly of you. Still, you are nothing if not diligent, so you circle around each bedpost, checking under every dresser, circle every plant's clay pot. You find nothing. Perfect yet again. Satisfied with your findings, or lack thereof, you depart Baba's room. There is only one stop left for your patrol. Your least favorite room. The room of unspeakable terrors. The bathroom. The door looms tall and imposing before you. As you approach, your muscles tense like a frightened field mouse beneath a circling hawk. So, we meet again. Memories of the many hours spent in the bathroom when Baba first adopted you tumble through your mind, one after another. Memories of engorged ticks being tugged from your tender skin. Memories of fur being shaved free of matted clumps. Memories of warm water and chamomile-scented soap washing away the years of muck you had collected. But despite your yowling and scratching, Baba's hands remained gentle and patient. No, the unbearable memories far outweigh the positive. The bathroom is a horrible place, and you absolutely loathe everything inside it. Loathe. Perhaps I will check inside the bathroom later. Any mouse lurking there today isn't a mouse worth catching. Without a second's delay, you scurry away, not daring to look back at the door. With your hunting rounds complete, you head towards the stairs. You barrel down them 2 at a time. Baba should be returning soon, and you halt, mid-step, body stiffening into a picturesque statue. Your front right paw hovers an inch above the soft rug. You sniff, sniff, sniff. You sit back on your haunches, letting your tail lash wildly at your side as a staccato beat pricks your ears. Curious. Patience is a virtue, you remind yourself, as you still your breath and attune your ears to the direction of muffled sounds. Thump, thump, thump. Ah, yes, you know that noise. You know that noise all too well. Thump, thump, thump. Indeed, that is the familiar sound of a mouse's heart beating fiercely, wildly, madly, as they realize you know where they are. You hunker down, belly pressed to the floor, and sidle your way towards the bookcase, towards the direction of that rhythmic, inviting, intoxicating beat. I know you're there, little mouse. You ready your fangs and claws as you take your final steps towards the mouse, prepared to pounce the second you round the corner. And immediately you freeze. Small, ludicrously tiny mouse cowers in the corner. Snap! A small, ludicrously, I cannot say that word for some reason. Tiny mouse cowers in a corner, snout covered by their paws and whiskers crinkled and bent in all different ways. Wait a minute. Step back, disbelief shaking, even the formidable Prodemo are gibbering deep within your soul. A baby? The mouse hunkers lower in a vain attempt to meld into the corner shadows. Where's your mother? Your father? I don't know. They went out for food and never came back. Curiously lay down, eyeing the small creature before you. The poor thing has yet to meet yours, no doubt afraid of certain death lying between your jaws. So, what's your plan? My plan? A small beady eye peeks at you from between the mouse's pink paws. Just as quickly, the eyes disappear. Just stay over here and wait for them to find me. You flex the claws in your right paw, admiring they glint against the sun. Don't you think you should be running from me? Well, probably. But my legs shake too much when I try to walk. You sigh. How long have you been alone? All night. Mr. Cat, did you? The mouse voice trails into an incoherent, quivering whisper. Did I? You must speak up if this world wants you to be heard. My parents. Did you eat my parents? Oh, no. Would you like to know a secret about me, little mouse? It may help to set your mind at ease. Mouse nods, slow and uncertain. I have never actually managed to successfully hunt something before. Again you sigh, only this time because you are once more presented with your ultimate embarrassment. No, your ultimate failure as a cat. As much as you wish it wasn't, it is the truth. Not only as a play to get this little mouse to lower its guard. Though, now that you've had that thought, you squirm once more at the feeble fuzzball before you. No, you decide, watching the mouse's posture loosen. Even if you caught this mouse, there would be no victory or celebration. They are far away from a worthy catch. What do you think I should do now? My parents have never been gone this long. Little sobs burst from the mouse, sounding more like a gurgled hiccups than heartbroken cry. There's a good chance they were caught in the snowstorm yesterday and they've just been slowed down. You stared at the small creature before you, shoulders still trembling from his weeping. How is it possible for something so tiny and powerless to exist? They have no clothes, no fangs, no hiss, no defense of any kind, only soft, fuzzy fur. What are you supposed to do with something so helpless? The very idea is ludicrous, laughable, unbelievable, and every other tangibly unrelatable sentiment, but you have to protect this little thing before you. You lower your head, level with the mouse, your gold eyes piercing the creature where they stand. What is your name? Peep. What's yours? Ignatius. Oh, then, why does your necklace say Iggy? Necklace? Oh, don't be so gauche. I wear this around my neck as a collar, hand-stitched by Baba herself. It was the first gift she ever bestowed upon me. Because of that, Baba is the only one who may call me Iggy. You will refer to me as Ignatius. Is that clear? Yes, Ignatius. On second thought, you may call me Iggy. Okay, Iggy. Now, listen close. Before you are so frail and defenseless, as a show of mercy, I will allow you to await Baba's return with me. This is quite an honor, as Baba always smiles for me when she returns, and I am willing to share upon one of these smiles with you. Do you understand? Peep gives an earwigger nod. Good. Baba will return, and she will know what to do with you. Now, if that sounds reasonable, you may climb on top of my head. Alternatively, you may stay in this corner waiting for your parents. Peep nods once more, and you lower your head further, touching your forehead to the floor. Many moments pass, and the silence grows thicker. Then Baba's delicious turkey gravy Peep stares at you. Finally, one little paw wraps around your fur, followed by another. Their tiny little feet feel like kitten kisses as they scramble up your head and sit squarely between your ears. Slowly, as to not spook the young mouse, you rise to stand. Wow! There's so much to see. Has Old always been this grand? If this was Oz here, you should spend less time living in the walls. Now hold on tight. With your newfound friend, you return to the kitchen. As at nearly every step, Peep lets out a small gasp of wonder. You find yourself thinking, hoping they will go desensitized eventually, but then you round the corner in the kitchen, and Peep loses all manner of sense. I smell so much food! Fruits, bread, and Peep's little pink nose wiggles and wriggles as they lean forward in search of a strong scent. And cheese! Hey, are you trying to pull my fur out? Sit still up there. Peep answers your complaint with a gentle pat on the head. It almost reminds you of the way Baba pats your head. Almost. Sorry. You must behave while you are here. Baba is a kitchen witch, so that makes the kitchen her most precious place. Oh yeah, who's Baba? You skid to a halt so fast, Peep nearly tumbles from your head. How long have you been living here? Well, let me think. I was born 24 days ago, I think. So about that long. You still don't know who Baba is? Typical mouse. It's my witch. She is kind, compassionate, patient, loving. And she gives willingly chin scratches. Her nails are almost trimmed to the perfect length. The Squitchers are wonderful. In fact, you have to fight a back purr just thinking about them. Oh, is she the old human? Yes, she is the old human. Pete plops down on your head, the grip loosening on your fur. What do you think she'll do when she sees me? My papa always said stay hidden from the humans so they don't shoo us away. Or worse. You think about Peep's delicate ribs poking through their fur. No, Baba isn't like that. Most likely she'll feed you and then bathe you. Or fight you scuttles down your spine at the thought of bath. Maybe I could just wash myself. Are you doing that already? Well, I try. No, trust me, that won't be good enough. Bath time is the only time Baba won't take no for an answer. But it is worth it because that means you get to cuddle with her after. Now loosen your grip and I'll jump us up. The floor leap you along back at your favorite window stool, the one with the beast and sun and the best views. Together you and Pete peer through the glass panes waiting for Bob's car to return. Any second now. There, a glint of sunbeam over the hill, and the next moment Baba's familiar truck is pulling into the driveway. You hop down and prance towards the door with Peep in tow. The limo bursts into your fur, hoping to stay out of sight, but you're too eager to pause and give them another rousing pep talk. The door cracks open, and immediately you are beneath Baba's feet, trilling, meowing, and trilling. Oh, you sweet thing. Why, I missed you too. Just 1 second while I set these down. Baba places 7 heaping bags of onions onto the table while you watch with predatory interest as a few roll onto the counter onto the floor. Even small rats, loose paper skin flutter down. Phew, there we go. What a haul that was. Should make more than enough to drink onion skin tea morning, noon, and night for the months. Now time for your pets. Baba just down to scratch your head, but her hand stops short. Icky, what? Who is on your head? Is that a mouse? Cool your tail on your paws, waiting expectantly for Baba's incoming derivatives. Peep grips onto your fur tightens, and you can sense the bear's trembles quaking through their body. Oh, my poor thing looks absolutely frightened. What to do? Rhythmically, one of Baba's fingers taps her chin. Well, we were going to have leftover treats anyway. Maybe my little friend would even like to help stir the batter. Baba reaches for Peep. With a happy squeak, they climb onto her hand. Satisfied, you purr. Baba's home safe. Your family has grown by 1. And all is right with your little corner of the world. Aww. While the cat and the mouse watched and awed, the witches sat out, gizmos and gadgets galore. Finally came the flower. Aromas of pumpkin and sage, cherry and cinnamon, apples and vanilla filled the room. Treats flowed from the oven with a mighty flood. And today, like every day, they had a good day. The end. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. That was so cute. I love that. I love Little Peep. I love Icky so much. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'm sorry that I kept coughing throughout the entire recording. I hope that you like this and want to rely on this beautiful spectrum that we call life. I hope that you're happy and that you're healthy. Stay safe, and Merry Christmas!